Hi, I'm Nikhil.
I'm Charlie.
And this is our podcast. Today, we are discussing effects of being multilingual.
As well as the best way to become multilingual.
So Charlie, tell me, are there really any downsides to being a multilingual?
No, in fact, according to Sakai Kuniyoshi, author of Science, being multilingual doesn't just provide social benefits, but mental benefits as well.
Really? You could use some mental benefits.
Yes. Being multilingual is great for developing brains, similar to getting exercise or eating nutritious foods.
So like how brainstorming and learning are good for the brain?
Yes, this will allow you to take in and learn new things more efficiently in the future. But learning another language can seem like a daunting task.
Well, there is an efficient way to learn a language.
Do tell.
In the same article by Sakai Kuniyoshi, it states that when the mind is young and developing, it goes through a stage called language acquisition.
What's that?
It's basically when a child learns their first language through repetition and singing. And when the brain is going through this time, you can actually learn more than just one language.
Wow.
Unfortunately, vocab and grammatical rules will need to be learned at a later age, due to that requiring more memorization and time.
Once you're older, you begin associating everything you learn in a new language with your first language, and that makes things trickier.
So to learn another language once your brain has developed will take lots of time and effort.
So, we've talked about how to learn a language and what this process can do to your brain. But what can it do from a societal standpoint?
Well, an example of this is in Quebec, where children are encouraged to learn both English and French. This is because Quebec has lots of French heritage, dating back to hundreds of years ago.
This should also apply in other areas with different cultural backgrounds.
Exactly. Now tell me, Charlie, if you're really dumb, like my good friend Ion, how do you become multilingual if you were not taught during your years of language acquisition?
There are plenty of ways to learn new languages. Let me give you a few examples. Duolingo is an extremely popular app that you can download for free. By doing lessons every day, people quickly learn a new language. Another way to learn a new language is by immersing yourself in another culture. For example, many people who watch animes or TV shows in different languages, such as popular Netflix show Psychological Horror Squid Game, are able to learn those languages due to being exposed to it for a long time.
Well, fascinating. I love being exposed, and I've always wanted to understand my favorite song, Super Idol, which is in South Korean.
Thank you for listening to our beautiful podcast.
Super Idol 的笑容，多美丽的天，爱中的阳光，多美丽耀眼，爱160度的你，滴滴青春的蒸馏雪。Super